I mean, they could just hold it for a fast flank. Oh, just a double there. One and then two. Beautiful stuff from Showtime, and now there's problems. Massive problems, but they haven't checked for Cold. What on earth was that? So fast is Cold. Another bomb is down on the ground, and there's time to rotate for Taco as he comes in to lend a hand to Cold, who has single-handedly absolutely demolished the offense. Phelps, Mr. Phelps. Ooh. Fallen's had enough. That's a fantastic second shot there from Fallen. There's more to be had, though, as he'll easily dispatch his Destiny as well. Now it's just PKL left alone, wondering what happened to my teammates, what happened to this round. That's a great entry frag, but there's more to be done as there's two players looming, and Coldzera with the peak there onto PKL will win that one out.
How you start is how you finish. Screw you guys in your conversation. Happy and XMS both in the heavy position. Heaven position. The bomb has been planted, and now life is going to get really awkward. But the question is, do mousesports know both players are up here? They do now, because the two players are facing. Make it one, their faces have been taken off. I know Yanko will like that reference. There's one player in the hut, one player in Squeaky. There's opportunity for the CT side if they can recognize where both these players are, but Happy has no idea. Maybe they think both players are the one player. Lowell, I still don't know where he is. He's got a reasonable angle on the bomb. Happy trying to cover. And indeed, there is the retake. 2 versus 4. Envy win the pistol. I'll answer this after this round because we've got a fast play into the A site. ChrisJ with a nice opening shot onto screen, but RPK in a better position than the previous buy round with a quick 3K. And that might be the round. Again, it's very hard to deal with him in positions such as that where he's got lots of K. Sixer trades, though, still alive is Sixer. Lower in the hut, position unknown as far as the CTs are concerned. Now he's in 1 versus 1. His team can communicate where Sixer was, but he's changed it up again, abusing the height. He's moving into the ramp. Again, they're playing against match points. The scouts will give them an easy entry through the ramp into B. But what is their post-plant going to look like? That's the question. It's proven difficult for mousesports to retake when they don't have the man advantage in B in the short rounds where we've seen that today. Ooh. Well, that's a mistake. Sixer rotating just in time. Lovely no scope onto Oscar, and that's going to leave Dennis in a 1 versus 3. Moving in, but that won't happen. Nice. 16 to 5.
And the round just worked out perfectly for
Oscar actually, when Oscar was rotating, he jumped behind the wooden panels and spotted Happy, and then went back to hold an angle, and then ChrisJ threw a flash, but everybody got flashed. All 3 of them got flashed, but while all that was going on, the rotation being stopped. Okay, here he is. So he's got the sound cues from his teammates. Does he make a play? Indeed he does. I thought he might wait to play the numbers game. But there's an AK to be collected later on. Maybe he'll go for it when the bomb's getting planted. No. Charging towards the site. Teammate towards the balcony. ChrisJ though still getting himself a 1 versus 1, but Scream with the AWP. Indeed, Infinite's moving forward now, but as that smoke dissipates, it's a 1 versus 3 situation for him. And CLG are most certainly on the back foot now, but he's doing his best to put their best foot forward. A 3K for him, and all of a sudden it's a 2-on-2. Kusta with a nice angle through the door. There's no smoke there after all the deployment on the site, and Steel is wondering what has happened to their advantages.
He's actually got a decent position, though. There's a minute left to play with. And it appears as though the CT's on 100% sure as to what he's up to at the moment. And he might even get himself a flank. It depends if he can get there silently as he makes his way forwards. Oh, he's going to spot both players. That is absolutely unreal there, the assassination.
But I don't know how far he's willing to go to look for information here, because, again, it's going to get nasty for CLG very soon on the B-bomb site.
Yeah, we see Immortals rushing in here. And that sprayed on almost claims to Ethan, though. Woo! Gets himself an excellent series of kills.
To someone else, or the deagle. Oh dear.
A very strange game, to be honest.
Well, that's interesting. Fallen has shot Fur in the head while legging Showtime, I can only assume. Just the 1 kill. He needs a 2nd kill at the very least, so he plays the info game there, gets multiple.
Models popping bottles!